Question mark. Let's see. Hello. Test. Okay, we are. That's good. Okay.
Never accept defeat.
Let's see. So I think there's like new whoa. Oh, that's a new that's cool. I think I'm gonna do more.
Go light 'em up.
Let's see first. So it's not here. It's not here. The keepsake
Faith of my comrades.
still the same. I want Hera. I want Hecuba. Oh, Gali. Sure.
Garly, may I have the honor of your company?
I'll have to go for it. Did they make any changes to the... Actually, I haven't read any of the... I know there's...
What if...
I know there's new aspect and there's enchantment to get to make the boss harder. Ah. Is this new or I just haven't done it in the previous update? Okay, let's do this. It has Grave Thirst, also Unearthed Gemstone. Whenever we vanquish Guardian.
Katoski Arnoski. So mote it be.
Interesting. And there's Caustic of Keepsake to reach the next run. Oh! Yes.
Now, fire and earth, between heaven and hell, make manifest my thoughts, complete my spell.
By your will.
And last one, not the last one, we have to cut them, okay. Because occasions in Darkness or the Summit too sometimes contain Give Up Night, Afraid of Gemstone, Stardust, Nightmare. Oh, in Tartarus or the Summit. If enough fear is
Got everything. Upon my birthright, I command the dark to aid my task, and with me find my mark.
Hear that, Selene?
I missed the tent.
Let's see if we have, oh, more salty. Salty. Can we still give it stuff? Not now. Oh, Selene, okay. Oh, there's, I think that's new. Cersei, Medea, Cattail.
You'll flourish here.
That's right. And let's. Oh, what's that?
Dare I take the vows?
Yeah, no, I don't. That's new animations. No, that's not. What's that, by the way? Oh, the boots. Okay.
Walk in the woods.
First look, if anything changes. I don't think it's much gonna change.
I'm in a bit of a foul mood right now, so quickly choose and go.
Okay, Jesus.
Then here.
Go for it, Golly. Appreciate the help.
was not a mistake.
Oh. Press detail. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Some darkness. From my father. Vengeance. Look upon me.
Oh, that's long.
Feels
Poseidon's stack? Really? Am I gonna do Poseidon's stack? Half's armor?
even sturdier.
Blitz. Oh, hello, what are you? Whoa, shit.
You even brought some wisps. For all your steady leadership, I bid you please accept this offering, Lord Uncle Zeus. Once all this is ended, may you and Queen Hera reign in peace and prosperity forevermore.
Respect for one's elders does not come automatically, I know only too well.
Oh my god, look at that
Know
art
that
on
I do not
Zeus.
take kind gestures such as yours for granted, and appreciate them a great deal. You have a generous spirit.
Thank you.
You are truly one of us, Meninue. I saw how mightily you fought with my own eyes, even in the face of Typhon's savagery. Your father surely would have been as proud as I.
No. Can I get this? Oh!
Let's do it.
So good.
All yours, Golly. Well done. Withstood that chaos curse I had. Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh.
Lord Charon, are you giving this to me? The pattern on this parchment work. The mark of night and a triple-headed lion and the words, I see you hoard the shattered corpses of your foes. This is a waking phrase for Zoraphet.
Zoraphet is dead.
You are entrusting me with this. Well, if you think I'm ready, then I'll say it at the Silver Pool, next opportunity I get. Thank you, my lord.
New prophecy.
I see you hoard the shattered corpses of your foes. Be safe, Lord Charon. All right, fish. Got a bite. Looks like a figment.
All done. The time has come to unveil my latest designs, woven with care especially for you. Behold, and more importantly, enjoy.
What's that? Only +5? Let's try it.
It matches your eye. Oh, what's that? You truly do look great.
How about a friendly wager? Let's split the killing down the middle, give or take. As in, I'll take your gold.
Maybe.
They have this coming.
Race you. My claim.
How did I lose this bad?
So Bessie already got you then. She's rather spry despite her age, and likes to play with fire too. Still just a kid at heart. One of those wee scary ones, mind.
I'd
No. Oh, it was Preserve Hope. Game change. Okay.
Fair trade.
Oh. I swear.
Vitality. There. See that, Golly? Nicely done.
Sure. Come on. Come on.
Come forward. The greatest teacher is out there, and evidently taught you quite a bit. You're able to surpass me here consistently, but has this proved to be enough?
There's always more to be learned, Headmistress. You taught me that yourself. If you believe that I'm prepared, why hesitate?
Because your path toward mastery is yours alone. When you decide you are prepared for more, remember that the Oath of the Unseen is there for you. As am I. Crossed flames awaken. To me, my sisters.
Oh no. Oh my.
Selene tests your will. Very good.
Nice animation. Very nice.
One further secret of the Oath of the Unseen I shall reveal now. When you feel suitably prepared, consider this. Then perhaps we shall clash under a new set of
This is the one
circumstances.
that makes the Guardians more difficult.
The secret to the vow of rivals. There.
No, my dress. Oh no. I thought that yellow became this thingy.
Maybe I should switch.
Athena? Wait, maybe. do I want? Apollo? Oh, this Iris. Yeah, I never got it because I don't want to give Riding gifts. Let's have a look at it.
Excellent. Another pool of purging, just as planned. A pool of purging. Beginning descent.
Oh yeah, I heard there's a new Scylla song. Let's see if I heard it.
Come. No, don't. Golly, attack!
Oh, come on.
Eye detects a surface ripple there.
On the hook. This is a stockfin.
Oh, look at you. You have an art though.
Be right back.
Nice. Oh, oh my god, look at him.
Here comes Laurel, or whatever her name is.
Shit.
I was just thinking about the time we met. I looked down into the shivering waters, and there he was. Our eyes locked, like he could see my soul. We've been together ever since.
Shit, look at him.
I have to say, I don't think I've met anyone who's quite so taken with themselves as you, Narcissus. I'm a little envious. When I see myself, I see so many flaws.
Oof, I know what you mean. Not everybody's born with perfect skin, lustrous hair, total package. But everybody's beautiful in their own way. Even you.
Aww.
See you soon.
Better.
Hey, some nectar. How thoughtful. I used to mean it when I said it, but there comes a point you get so many gifts you don't know what to say anymore. I just stick to how thoughtful anyway.
In my family, the act of giving is a social custom and a simple show of courtesy, nothing else. It should be thoughtful, as you say, but it can also be reflexive, I suppose.
Huh?
Some bones for later use. Why, thank you.
Come on, give me bones, bro.
It's your lucky night.
Huh.
Wait, it's the other way around, right? Like the boss was still up there after I go to shop.
In the name of Hades.
You know what?
Let's see how this goes.
No.
From the sea.
Hail, O King.
Sorry, we have I've got pulled. Well.
Aid me. Reagent over there. Good job. In the name of Hades.
Oh.
Are you familiar with the Enchantress Circe? She mentioned that she knew you in her youth, though I'm uncertain if you were on friendly terms.
The Enchantress Circe. No, that doesn't ring a bell. The only Circe I knew was the talentless, pathetic little runt of the litter of Helios himself. What has this other Circe got to say?
She gave me the impression you were always rather boisterous, even back then. Perhaps already practicing the kinds of songs you think shall bring you fame.
It's no secret I always knew what I wanted to be, lady. Always knew what I was meant to be. Circe and so many others. All they ever did was get in my way. Same as you. We're
Reeks in here. Let's see here. To the fields.
Should go up to the surface. Should we?
Sure.
No.
A golden bough. Foes eliminated. Prepare, fishy.
The whole thing's so disturbing. Other roots.
It's over. It'll be okay, Anguish. Come on out.
You have impressed not only me, but all our kin. Most of them, I should say. And for that, I bestow my greatest power. May it soon bring about still greater victories.
One more left.
Let us be off.
Greater might. slithering about. Hear me, on my authority. Shocking every time.
Echo?
Hi, Echo.
Oh, he always have one.
Hi.
Maybe she'll appear again. Let's try.
Take care now.
Let's experiment.
Take illuminate my path. Sorrow Spiller. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Your relatives on Mount Olympus all are well aware of me, of course. In most respects, I now can aid you openly, and even they themselves may grant you greater strength using my light. Let them believe that strength is theirs alone. A god may cross your path.
Wait, what?
Together we shine.
You have it.
Olympus, I accept this message. That should have done it.
Am I lost? No. Oh no, there's a pool.
Golly, fetch. Thanks, little one.
Behold your queen. Shame you never knew your father, girl. But at least now you know his good brother, Poseidon, here. Imagine this one, but without the foolish grin, nor the inappropriate remarks, with, frankly, better hair in finer physical form.
See how strong a family we are, my niece. For even in the face of such catastrophe as we all have endured, the queen herself is able to make such humorous remarks. My expense, but still.
What is it you think you're guarding, You shades, leave him alone.
The fire-spewing hound of hell grows momentarily quite calm, having detected finally the princess of the dead.
Return now to your master and abode. Downward. Authorized personnel only.
I don't know actually.
All right. Here goes. Ground floor. They'll know I'm here. Hail, almighty chaos. Better. A bounty of the infinite abyss. Too little fear this night.
I see.
Thank you. Some marble.
A relative is offering their aid. The limits of my light.
I've returned. Ugh, that stench. Choose one, span the other.
Ah, splendid.
If you insist on siding against me, then I insist on making you regret it.
Sorry.
shall test you back, my dear.
Last one. This is my father's realm. From the king and queen. Set. Traitors.
Oh, that's a fast build.
This is it. Better. Olympus, I accept this message.
We meet again.
I felt something.
Amid the clamor of the princess's assault on her eternal foe's stronghold, the boatman Charon brazenly cuts through the hostile river waters, with a variety of smuggled wares at hand.
He's stealthier than I.
Oh, what the fuck?
Kronos!
You are late.
That's new minions.
Angry now as ever. Do you wish to know exactly how I reawakened to Typhon, my girl? Or how I managed it without you gods detecting what I had in store?
Please indulge me, grandfather, for I do so enjoy your tales.
You would never believe it if you knew. For you are narrow-minded, you and all the gods. I have outsmarted you, and I shall overpower you as well. Come on.
Wow.
Oh look, here come more of my subjects now. Tut tut.
underworld. For me.
Time itself is every mortal's enemy, and enemy to some immortals too. So let us all be thankful that the Princess of the Dead has really throttled him again.
Ow! Return to Shadow now. Good enough.
Out late again, huh? Hey, cool it with the nectar, would you, Mel? Ever since we tried ambrosia, I've been cultivating a much more sophisticated palate. For a shade. No more cheap stuff.
Dora, the nectar of the gods can hardly be considered cheap. Most mortals go through the entirety of their existence without so much as a taste. And you don't like it?
You know, I do, but it's a little on the sweet side for me. Though, I appreciate you treating me like royalty.
Like a spirit of unfathomable power!
You know, back when you got me on your whole renewal project thing, I knew what you were up to, Mel. Nothing like a bunch of busy work to make you stop thinking about the pointlessness of your existence, right?
I never saw it as a bunch of busy work. Look at how much we've been able to accomplish here. This place is flourishing, the other shades seem energized. You had a lot to do with that.
You really think so? What I was going to say is, at some point the busy work started to kind of grow on me. At some point it stopped feeling pointless, even if it is.
If it doesn't feel pointless, it isn't.
Take it easy.
There's something new here.
There's a lot.
Another prophecy fulfilled. Excellent.
Aspect of me. There we go. Oh. Pile of stars, okay. Okay. It's all in the surface. No fewer than 6 different nights. No fewer than 6 different nights.
Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him. What now?
It's grown much livelier now with the music maker here. A fine choice of recruit for us, goddess. I was always partial to a rousing battle ballad, though a variety is welcome too.
I figured that the music maker would grow rather popular quite soon. Got any song requests?
Oh, you don't want to know. Happy for you to make the hard decisions there.
And live with the consequences, yes.
Thanks for the suggestion, ma'am, but I'll be sticking around as long as I want. Last I checked, you can't do anything about that, right?
You are correct, Eris. I cannot stop you from going where you please. But I can make your life profoundly difficult in ways you cannot possibly begin to imagine. I refrain only for the vow I made to your mother.
You can't intimidate me. Nyx tried before, and look where that got her.
Been meaning to try this. grown up. Gaia's secrets. Into the earth you go. My true friend Dora, for you this is aimed. Regain the memories the Lethe claimed.
Yes.
Whoa. Dora.
Where is she?
Perfect condition.
What's with that throne conspicuously near my post? Just a temptation. Never once seen you sit down on the job. You ever seen me?
No, it's just... I thought perhaps you'd like the option there at least. Nothing in excess, right? And you do have to stand an awful lot.
My rules, not yours. I start sitting down, won't want to get back up. Especially wearing all this. Besides, half the point of guard duty is having to stay standing the whole time.
The throne could go away if you prefer.
Just leave it there for now.
Where's Dora? I'm sorry.
Now for the silver pool.
You bear my trusty tooth. So you smacked Kronos a good couple of times now. Remind these shades in me what is to happen next. How are you gonna kill that which continues coming back?
Commander, though it's tempting to share all my latest progress, we both know I'm never to divulge the details of my task. Not even to you.
Not even to me. But can you say at least your brother, is he gonna be alright? Been worrying about the guy is all.
Nice try, sir. Show the commander. Zorafet, I see you hoard the shattered corpses of your foes. The hidden aspect of Nurgle. Don't have enough for that. My keepsakes.
It's no mere trinket, huh?
The vow of rivals. Now for Typhon.
I'm sorry.
I was born for this. Queen Hera, though these exchanges between us must necessarily be brief, I'm grateful for each moment you can spare. I know your family needs you, and Olympus needs you, and your devotion to each is abundantly clear.
Well, my dear, if you find no future to be had in your witchcraft, you could always take up theatrics. For I very nearly believed your every word. Honesty is not our family's trade, but I commend your effort anyhow. My husband Zeus and I have spirited debates regarding how you may ensure our victory. He is too proud to seek your help here on our mountaintop, whilst I would welcome it with open arms. So, come along.
Worth the risk. grow strong.
Aphrodite, Demeter, Hephaestus.
You dare. How many of these do they have?
I hope for your sake you avoid that no-good Narcissus. His suitors begged me to do something about his love of his own reflection, but who am I to break up such a harmonious relationship? As far as I'm concerned, he finally met his match.
This feeling, oh. Shades, you're free. I cannot begin to imagine all that you do for this world, Grandmother. All living creatures count on you and what the seasons bring. That you are able to make time for me amid all that is not something I'll ever take for granted.
Thank you for the offering, though I am usually left cold. From mortals lately, merely begging cries for mercy, nothing more. Let my crops grow, Lady Demeter. Save my harvest, Lady Demeter. Insufferable.
The new art sounds really cool.
May you know times of peace as you grow long in...
In we go.
Another door opened.
Yes. Bronze. An offering to my great cousin Lord Hephaestus, master of the forge. Such skill and artistry runs in our family, and so much of it with you. And you tolerate such intense heat without so much as a complaint.
It does get awful hot here in my forge. Suppose a nectar ought to cool me off. Not that I ought to be drinking at a job like this, but hey, no one's watching. No one needs to know. While back your brother came to us for help. What's his name? Zagreus? I wasn't having it. This family's problems would disappear overnight if we could just stop getting in each other's business. Felt bad sitting it out though.
What you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Wait.
Very well.
That's new. Is that Strassy's shield now? That's my Strassy's shield. Interesting.
Shiver. In the name of Hades.
There is still a shield. What?
What's left of Ephira? We're almost there. Hold on. would we be without you, Lord Hermes? You've done so much to prepare us for the rigors we're having to endure. I know your efforts by their nature sometimes go unnoticed, but not by the unseen.
It's been a real pleasure working with you, Em. What are the bright spots in all of this, in fact? I keep my chin up no matter what. Gotta see where I'm going, right? Cheers for making it easy.
They're all so cute.
His blessing on you, Em. Impressive work. Her graces are in very high demand. Much as she likes getting involved in personal affairs, yours surely is a special case.
Hecuba. Good job. All creatures need you, sister, not just gods. From the solitary wolf that howls in the night, to the sailor crossing waters you alone illuminate.
I sometimes think Olympus takes my constancy for granted, or I receive many offerings from mortals, but not gods. While it should make no difference to me, nonetheless it does, little star. Thank you for the gesture.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
You have begun to understand the secrets of the Black Coat. One I can share. A waking phrase to utter by the silver pool. I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms. Remember it and speak it, little star.
I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms.
Phase shift.
The barrier's down.
What's going on?
Chow time. Something stinks.
Oh.
Oh, I know what it is. It's you. Wake up, Daudet. You're making me upset.
Sleep well, Cyclops. Whoa.
Sorry.
I located something.
Might as well. Let me show you the way. Now then. I'll send you to your graves.
place that can damage every tool. Okay.
Demeter should be notified at once.
There's my order.
Choose your path.
Hear me, on my authority. Driftwood. Icarus!
That was ugly.
Hi.
Can hardly feel this bottle. Just its weight. Though I still have fond memories to fill the gaps. It's funny. I've lost track of how long I've been dead, but still not used to it entirely.
Perhaps it's impossible to become entirely accustomed to the way we are. Though, I'm surprised you have any nostalgia for a time when you were young.
You're one to talk. How many times have you reminisced about your quiet evenings listening to the river and the frogs? Sometimes we forget the pain, and sometimes it's all we remember. Though I'll remember this too.
Icarus, I want you to come back. To the crossroads. You want to aid our efforts here. You'll do an even better job of it if you're in contact with Odysseus and all our shades.
Not sure that everybody feels the same, Millie. I've been able to make do here on my own, and don't do well in crowds. Maybe from living in a prison tower all my life.
But we could see each other more. And it's really not that crowded there, is it? Just give the possibility some thought.
All right, I will. Give it some thought, that is. But if I show up and the Witch of the Crossroads turns me into the shade of a newt or something, it'll be on your conscience. Here's what I've got. Good choice. All right, I'm off.
Steady now. Lord Charon's ship. Olympus, I accept this message. Until we meet again. Push closer. good here. Almost finished. Deceiving wretches. End of the line.
Made to order.
These always come in handy.
What took you so long?
Why is it that you're putting all your effort into stopping me? You're Strife. You should be unpredictable. Perhaps slash out at the forces of Kronos for a change of pace.
What makes you think I don't? You're not the center of the world, babe, and I couldn't be more unpredictable. Don't know why I keep running into you, though. It's so random. Watch your step, babe.
Reap what you sow. That'll work.
I had it. All right, fine.
There it is. Made it. The leaf.
I see a digging spot.
Dig here, girl. Well done.
For the harvest.
Cheers, Em.
The messenger.
Darkness guide you.
Ooh. Okay. You'll regret this.
Back to dust.
Olympus, I accept this
Go.
message. Come along, Homer.
Whither goes the princess, so shall I.
Some adamant. I have this. And now for you. Let me help you. In the name of Hades. Good. Ensnared. Time for a tune-up. Take me away. Cool and brisk.
Do you hear that? Typhon climbs the dark side of the mountain even now. Impressive that you cast him down before, but he shall not rest till the palace of Zeus lies in ruin.
He'll be destroyed. You along with him, if that's what it takes. If he were truly unstoppable, you wouldn't be impeding my ascent. You're buying him time.
I am. It's strange to think that time can be a limited commodity even for deathless such as we. But no more stalling for now.
Read what you sow.
Was it the top path or the middle path, perhaps? Phoenix Flame. You saw the coming
Wait.
flames.
You know, how dare.
I know what is about to happen to you here. Do you? Fire. The flames that you withstood, perhaps they were never meant for you. I've suffered worse.
He's gone.
Such good art style.
Tucked away.
No trace remains now of the Titan of Foresight, or his eagle companion, save for a single feather left behind, as if to goad the princess on toward greater heights.
Just no more eagles, please. Could try a different one. The Fang. Express shipping, please.
Hello, flower.
Now this fortress is your grave.
Such terrifying might.
Dig, please, Hecuba. Appreciate the help. What? What? Few more floors. I'm being watched. Retreated. Glorious Aphrodite, you are truly stunning, yet your courage and confidence inspire me still more. I'm humbled to be in your presence and to be worthy of your favor.
I didn't know what to expect from you. A sister in arms at best? And I scarcely know you, save for glimpses from these messages. But despite all that, I've come to think of you as a friend. Someone to talk to. Thank you, love.
Olympus, I accept this message. Wow. Here, little fish. What a way.
Whatever lurks within those
Closer
waters,
to the top.
there remains.
Hey, make short work of the big guy up there.
Maybe armor. Somebody armor. Let's see if there's anything.
Monster! The hatching.
You want vengeance, Typhon? Come take it.
Lost.
That's a pretty background. The hand of Typhon. Interesting.
Oh.
Beyond that besieged precipice, the Princess of the Dead discovers all the splendors for which Mount Olympus is well known, and she partakes of them, including an express trip back to her more modest home.
Return to Shadow now. Another eventful night. Mwah! We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
I remember everything. About why I forgot everything. I did something pretty bad, Mel.
Whatever it was, you don't have to tell me. Unless, of course, you wish to. In which case, I'm listening.
Yeah, the thing is, I just kind of ruined everything for everyone. For everyone who's mortal, anyway.
What are you talking about? That couldn't possibly be true.
Well, imagine there was once this big storage jar, right? Like you'd keep pickles in, except the gods loaded it full of everything that could possibly go wrong. Hate, heartbreak, air loss, halitosis. You name it.
Halitosis, what's that?
I'm not following. Why would all mortal vices and failings be placed within this particular jar? It sounds like you may be thinking of some sort of figurative representation.
No, it was a real jar with all that stuff, and well, I'm still shaky on the details. Let's chat about it more some other time. I'm beat.
Sure, Dora.
Whatever you like.
Take your time.
It's an auspicious night.
This wasn't on the list before. There.
There's still 2 more on the surface, but I want to... fight you, Hecate.
I wonder, did the weavings of the fates foretell that I would knock the father of all monsters down the mountain last night? He didn't see it coming, at least.
No, not as such. The weavings of the fates tend not to be precise in their detail, which I know can make them a bit confounding. But I salute your victory, Princess. I'd like to think that I foretold it, even if the fates did not.
You knew I'd vanquish Typhon.
I had a feeling.
Slowed Typhon down.
The task proceeds.
Hello.
Icarus.
Oh, wait. Oh, hi. Oh, this new.
Be safe, Icarus.
Same. Didn't think I'd feel this way, though it's good to be back, Melly. Your Grace. This place feels different. I think it's warmer than it used to be or something, eh?
You found your way back. You're welcome here and safe as ever, Icarus. I trust the wings made the return trip relatively swift and trouble-free?
Well, flying past the city of Ephyra sure beats having to trudge through. I still have to check in with Master Odysseus, though I'll try not to be such a stranger around here.
Do see to that. Some mandrake root.
What's this?
Take care, Father.
Oh. What is this spruce? Like offering? Like Chinese offering?
Take all the time you need.
Oh, good.
Did you ever face drakens in your mortal days, Odysseus? The kind that fly about on wings much like a bat's, but huge. They've become quite a problem on Olympus recently.
My home was mountainous, though we were mostly free from flying beasts. Still, in my experience, they all have something in common. Susceptibility to being shot out of the sky.
I can see that.
Confident army.
Must be an incantation that can help. Oskion Katoski. So mote it be.
Where did we get Astrid from?
Hermes always indicated you were instrumental in releasing Typhon's grip on Mount Olympus recently. I trust that your embattled relatives contributed their share to that result?
I may be just a frontline diversion in stopping the monster's attacks, but it worked. Lord Zeus at least was able to remind Typhon about the power of his lightning bolt. The others had their hands full someplace else.
The gods must be grateful for such an effective frontline diversion. And Kronos must be grateful for the brief reprieve as well. But carry on as you see fit. This was all part of the Titan's plan, and shall likewise factor into ours.
My thoughts exactly. Should try the silver pool. Xinth, I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms.
Yo, we unlocked
The hidden aspect of Shiva.
Not yet, so one more trip to the top. What is this? Yeah, purifying grace. It's destructive. Your text deals.
Grant me the aspect of Shiva.
Think that's the guy with all the extra arms.
Oh, whoa.
Xinth.
Yes?
The aspects of the nocturnal arms.
Destructive. Whoa.
You really showed that fight, huh? How about some real target practice? You destroy me here.
I can't.
Over here. I have returned.
Did not block things.
Save some for that. Be good.
That's really good.
Xinth.
Which absorb Omega Special of class.
Observe, my disciples.
Show me your true strength. The raw destructive power of Shiva.
Now that is quality.
New assignments.
But can you vanquish me again?
Now.
And let's do some Round plus 16.
For the realm. Rest up, okay? It shall be my honor.
Let's do Ares.
The hilt.
We want to upgrade Testius. Slow cooker.
To higher ground. Raining again. I find that there are moments when the thrill of battle practically consumes me, a feeling I once tried to suppress, but now I realize it leads to victory. And you, my lord.
I used to think no others in our family shared preoccupations such as mine. In this I'm pleased to have been very much mistaken. Whenever the whim to dole out death strikes you, know I shall be there. You've quite a distance to traverse until you reach the battlefield that is our mountainside. Though rest assured, fighting shall be fierce along the way.
Oh, oh, that's a new one. It's a new item for the backdrop. It's all.
Certainly.
Death to our foes.
Okay.
That which is lurking soon is to be caught.
Let's focus here. It's too long.
That's a bite. I caught a zeal. Excellent stuff. Appreciate the help.
Let's see, hammer, media, of course, and Hephaestus.
The wandering dead. I've seen you in a bit. How the dead are drawn to you, sorceress. I've seen it plain. Even the skull of Revol must worship the ground beneath your feet. I dreamt of her quite recently, in fact.
Of all the nocturnal arms, Revol's connection to the dead perhaps is the strongest. What happened in the dream?
It sent a shiver down my spine. I was in the underworld, yet not the one we know. It was so very cold. And there sat a fierce queen, not your mother, mind you. And she intoned, I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains.
I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains. She must have given you a waking phrase. Did she believe you still to be the bearer of the Argent Skull?
I doubt that, because it's you we saw bearing the skull, not I. My time with her for now has passed. Yours, it seems, may be only beginning.
I see you gather countless dead in cold and dark domains.
May it take you far.
Hestia. Hephaestus, hammer.
Hold still in their shades. Olympus, I accept this message. Blood and darkness. the forge.
Your mum and dad, they don't get on too good. But once in a long while, there's a spark between them, and they're like a proper king and queen again. They envy of all gods. Lately, though, they're mostly panicking.
Greater strength.
Surely not.
Lost.
So long to go.
For me.
Hermes, hammer, and swing.
One less pylon.
You saw we stashed some goods for you up on our mountaintop, right, Em? It's just a bit out of the way for my professional associate, though we'll keep you supplied.
Nitro boost. Or sure.
Good. Life.
Let's read it again. This is all specific to this aspect. Wow. Does this apply to bosses? Because if it does, that is amazing. That's right. It would be huge. Let's roll STS though.
Something else.
Still around. Credit to the most efficient killer here. You do the work, you prepare. All clear. Your portion.
Where I am from, we lacked for plenty, but we never truly lacked. And I know that's in small part because of you, Grandmother. My headmistress thinks so highly of you. and I could see why from the moment we met like this.
Perhaps I ought to have far more gratitude myself. I think so often of my pain and lack. How could I not? Yet I have you, this mountain home, and more. Would only that the burden of it all ever lightened. The days grow dark, though perhaps they should...
Even the gods have their price.
One more?
You truly take me for a fool, believing I would drink from this. You could have ensorcelled the contents in any number of ways to drive me to madness, or worse.
I swear to you upon my father's name that I've done no such thing. And it would have obviously spoiled if I had. Do you want to see me drink it first?
No. I can dispose of it myself.
Have you had any run-ins with the Titan Prometheus while on Olympus recently? He seems to be the one leading the assault forces besieging your family's home.
Is he now? That's rich. Wasn't he supposed to be tied up on some mountain someplace else, getting picked apart?
How do you not know he's free? You should be hunting him, not this fodder. Who's setting your objectives?
My orders come directly from the King and Queen. If you've any concerns with how I'm carrying out my work, just go complain to them. We're done here.
Transform.
Oh, this one. Yes. Oh, Hermes will be so good.
I can get out. Hear me, on my authority. Be safe, Lord Charon.
Somebody's there. I really gotta do something about that wall you keep on getting through. Sorry. Time to walk this off. You gotta stay for seconds. You little...
Fast asleep again.
It's gonna have so much for Typhon.
Look upon me. Try another one, maybe.
No, let's upgrade.
That one. Let's go, Golly.
I don't know if it makes sense. It may be Poseidon, I don't know.
The docks. Hold still. Flame sigil. If I'm to take another boon of yours, Great Aunt, I bid you take another offering of nectar from me. How you can carry yourself with such ease inspires me. If I could become more like you some ages hence, I would be very fortunate.
You want to be like me? Now that's a
look at that
first.
smoke.
What I wouldn't give to turn back time and have another go at things knowing what I do now. Though, come to think, we plan to turn back time, don't we?
We do?
Regards for helping clear the air a bit up here. Bought us a little moment to recover and regroup. Now everybody's all fired up again to break the siege. Oh, but listen to me. All about the warring like the rest of them.
Yes. This is, of course.
Easy.
Fired up.
Nice place.
Hey, in the name of Hades. Getting warmer.
I was so reckless when I was a kid. My father always told me to be careful. I was stuck in a bloody tower. Couldn't do anything to hurt myself if I tried. Now, I just don't want to mess things up.
For someone who spends so much time up in the clouds, you're far too stuck in your own head at times. This isn't a test, Icarus. It's me. And I simply like it when you're you.
And now it's horny.
Come on, Melly, look at us. You're the immortal princess of the underworld. I'm a shade of a failed apprentice who couldn't follow one simple instruction from his father and got dead ahead of schedule. This is what you like?
No, because that isn't who you are. I have no pity for you. Why do you have so much for yourself? Cast it aside. But your true feelings, you should never hide from me.
I'll try. I'll definitely try. I'd be a fool not to. So then, onward towards whatever comes our way.
Is that like confession or something?
Though still appreciate the moment, yes.
Maybe you'll find some use in one of these. They're all I've got tonight. You're all set.
Thanks.
I'll be in touch.
Beg pardon? To the swiftest of the gods, and one of my dearest, oldest comrades. Lord Hermes, you've served both Olympus and the underworld, and you've seen it all. The rest of our family can learn so much from you. I know I could.
I run around a lot and all. Been to a lot of places, met a lot of different characters, but you know what? You're still the best. I really mean it, Em. You're not the fastest mind, can't have it all, but you and me, we cut it pretty close.
He just called us dumb. What the heck?
Olympus, I accept this message.
That's right.
Here we go. Who else? Mind getting that for me? Go for it, Golly. Well done.
For 12 seconds, okay. Whoa, why is it still moving? Timer. Let's restart.
Sailing on. Caught. Hear me, on my authority.
Package here.
Special delivery.
Sure it is.
Need to get closer.
We reunite.
Your silver light is shared by everyone, though I am far more fortunate as I know you yourself, Sister Selene. I never could have found my strength if not for yours.
I always wished to be dependable. You must feel the same. Though I watched over you, out of necessity we were quite distant as you grew and trained. But now, we Silver Sisters have grown close, as though we are one.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
Upon the oath of the unseen is one vow that may rise above the rest. It is my charge as Eye of Night to bear it witness should you choose to speak this vow of rivals. Discover the extent of it and overcome your strongest foe.
I'll try.
A goddess may cross your path. Wolf Howl.
Oh, truly?
Just in case I
If you are wondering whether that icy chill you feel in the air is mine, it is.
Please understand, Grandmother. It's no use. Let's all just take a breath.
No harm comes of a little fight. We ought to focus on the real fight instead.
A fishing point.
This'll be over soon.
Please, no.
Oh, I'm hit. A learning experience. To the shore. always ready and eager for the fight.
I'm about to blow your mind. You ready, babe? No purpose is a purpose. Think about it. And now I'm gonna blow away the rest of you, too. How's this? That does it. What did you just do? All right, fine. Nice try.
No.
Want more? Return to Shadow now.
I'm going to change.
She had a blast at my expense again. No making peace with one such as Eris, is there? It just isn't in her nature.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there's so much lore. I just want to get back at Iris.
That jar I mentioned, filled with all the bad stuff, I opened it. I wanted to know what was inside. And it went whoosh. I let just about everything out into the world, into our lives.
What? Why would you have done a thing like that? How did you even come across this jar?
It was a wedding gift from the Olympians. Prometheus, whom I remember now, interesting guy. He had a hunky brother, and we sort of hit it off.
So the gods wanted you to have a jar full of terrible things. That seems an odd sort of present to give to... Who even were you?
Just some woman. But there weren't too many of us then, and I don't think the gods liked Prometheus much. So, anyway, the next time any mortal stubs their toe, pays taxes, gets the sweats, anything like that, it's on me.
Even if what you say is true, you make it sound as though you'd no intention to do it. So it's not your fault.
The thing is, I did do it. So it is my fault. I'm gonna go.
Dora?
Welcome back. Hello, Princess. I trust that when we spoke quite recently that I did not make you, well...
What is it, Lord Moros? I've enjoyed our conversations lately, so you needn't fear. I'd tell you if I thought something was wrong. I'd ask you do the same.
And I shall, except in this case, I believe I misconstrued something I thought you may have thought, because admittedly I am a little new at all of this.
My own experience in such matters is significantly lacking too. As long as we stumble together, I suppose.
I too suppose.
As far as I can tell, the number of warships headed for Olympus has remained roughly the same night after night. Their mission doesn't seem to be affected in the slightest.
Their aim is to cut off the waterways and spread the limited attention of Olympus thin. Continue to disrupt them as you can, my lad. Though if the Harpies flock too thick, fall back.
You got it, sir. Those ships are ill-equipped against attackers from the sky, and the Harpies haven't caught up with me yet. All right, I'm off.
Good hunting out there.
Some nightshade.
Try again.
Why don't I ever see you on the surface, Nem? Sure.
Death to Kronos is the only task. Won't get caught up in the details like you. Each night you spend up in the mountains, the Titan secures his foothold below.
You don't see how Typhon's reemergence complicates matters. He's not exactly the sort of problem one can...
Really? Watch me.
This, then.
A fine selection.
The pool should have something for me.
The tablet apiece showed you how to get
Revol,
here.
I
but
see you
shall show
gather
you the
countless
way.
dead in cold and dark domains. The hidden aspect of hell.
Astrid, wat wacht Astrid? Had ik Astrid.
the oath beckons. With the grace of the moon. I did not know what to expect from you before we met, Lord Ares. But I've found that you have a certain candor others lack. Thank you for always being clear with me.
I must admit, I do not frequently receive such offerings because of my demeanor. Many are so easily unsettled by honesty, by various passions. You seem not to be my kin. I sense the possibility of concentrated violence from your current whereabouts. Soon then the killing shall commence. You need but choose the means by which it shall be done. As you wish.
The scent of blood.
Do watch out for Heracles. Big, burly sort of man. One of the best.
Infinite possibility. Be out in no time, Shades.
To the mountaintop as yet. In case you haven't,
Nothing.
What do you mean, Typhon? I'm surprised the Olympians don't have you helping out with him, instead of bashing a bunch of weaklings far from where the real danger.
The Olympians want to bide some half-god stealing their glory. I get the drudgery, not the important work. Thank the fates that you get some of each.
You.
Okay. Gold Hestiador, maybe.
Now. Olympus.
Jesus Christ.
Your suit seems in...
Oh, yes. Your soul be damned, true.
Look at the surface of it.
Over there. Finally. Olympus, I accept this message. Gold coins.
It's you. I thank you, sorceress. Infusing fear into the night lets me conduct certain experiments I normally cannot. Though I'm also bound to test you here, as does Great Hecate below.
Test me? Lady Medea, what of the massive Cyclops already barring my path? He'll try to eat us both.
Nah, this witch here is not exactly to my taste. And besides, we got ourselves a little arrangement now. Since I can't smell as easy, what with all the bodies popping up.
Your fight is with the Cyclops still. My aim is merely to enact the will of night in my own way. Do try your best to pretend I'm not even here, which may be difficult, admittedly.
Poison.
Best concentrate on him.
Shamble sheep. from him. You ever faced a Cyclops, Phrynos? No?
So, yeah, I guess I cursed all mortal kind a while back. So what if I didn't mean it? Intent doesn't matter.
Intent absolutely matters. So then you drank from the River Lethe to rid yourself of the memory of what transpired? To try and rid yourself of the guilt?
Pretty much. But you want to know the one thing I didn't let out of the jar? It was hope. I was scrambling and locked it in. The one thing I should have set loose, I didn't.
I'm not so certain. We experience hope all the time, gods and mortals alike. If you had set it loose, perhaps it would have been smothered by all the other forces. And then what?
Then mortals wouldn't be quite so delusional, maybe? Anyway, I think I want to be alone now for a bit. Thanks for talking through it with me, Mel. And making me remember.
Are you going to be all right?
Princess?
Yeah.
I have something for you, Princess. Where I reside, such darkness was quite commonplace. But perhaps not anymore. Here, in case you need it.
Oh, thank you, Lord Moros. Here in the Crossroads, we get just enough moonlight that darkness such as this is almost never seen. Wait, did you fulfill a prophecy just now?
I would have given it to you even if not.
Will this truly come to pass?
Regained your strength, I see.
Hello?
Don't like it.
Hey, Ralph was standing there.
Can I go to 16? Two more.
Heading up.
Care for a little power over life itself? Or death? Splendid.
More anchors. Silence.
Would that we all could chase our passions without consequence. But we gods, sometimes we get a bit ahead of ourselves and wind up in the most compromising positions.
Yes. Oh. There's another boss. Nice.
Psyche? Oh, right. What else? Fear nothing, sorceress. At least not from me here. Beyond the city gates, I shall be testing your resolve whenever you speak the vows. But in this pharmacy, as I call it, I merely test the potency of my concoctions and the like.
But you fought against me with such rancor, Lady Medea. If there is some bad blood between us, I would like to know the cause.
Perish the very thought. I merely wish for you to not let down your guard with anyone. And besides, there's no bad blood for those of our predilection. All blood has its uses. Most excellent.
Night protect us. The Boar of Eremanthus. Get him, Golly. Ghastly thing.
Just like more of a DPS check.
Let go your rage, spirit.
Through the seasons,
Arctic Ring.
Let's see how this goes. Right.
Too many hunters failed to tame the massive raging boar of Eremanthus whilst it lived and breathed, and not even death has been able to still its mighty hooves and...
I did, though. For now. There. A boon.
What's going on? Been running around. Oh, yeah.
You shades are getting out of there. Further refined. What's with those shamblers? In the name of Hades. Fit for a queen. Cold, take you. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
The oath of
So shit.
the dead shall rise.
I'll show myself out.
preserve nearby.
Hear me, on my authority. By her grace.
Look, I only had a couple here and there.
Are you quite serious, Cyclops? The bodies of the dead ought not to be consumed. All sorts of diseases and the like.
I'm telling you, they can be pretty good. Just gotta age them right. But anyways, we can pick up on that another night. We got a warm one over there.
Lady Medea, I cannot believe the two of you are getting on like this. The Testament of Night requires that you form alliances with those who stand in our way.
We merely have a common interest, sorceress. The Cyclops yet stands in your way, so have at him. I'm here to make the night more foul at your own behest.
Want some of this?
You stink!
See you some other night then, sorceress.
Beaten by a Cyclops, then? You ever faced a Cyclops, Freenos? No?
Hey, Mel.
Dora, I just can't believe the gods set you up to curse all mortal kind. Is there any possibility your memory's at fault?
I guess. But I remember pretty clearly now, even if it was a long while ago. Though the other thing is, don't all you gods go through most of this stuff yourselves? I mean, you don't die like mortals, but you get the other bad thing.
Well, certainly not all of it, but most. So then, perhaps this jar was merely some means of bringing mortals and gods closer together. To reality, such as we know it.
Sounds kind of like the hope that I left in the jar talking, Mel. You don't think the gods were just getting back at Prometheus, his brother, and his gorgeous wife?
Perhaps, but what would they possibly gain from doing such a monstrous thing?
Gods can be jerks sometimes. Like mortals, but
You
stronger.
look well. Something unusual occurred, Princess. The faded list scrolled to a point that caught my eye. What it said made little sense to me, though I'm implored to tell you. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth.
I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. That sounds much like a waking phrase. Headmistress told me of them when she lent me the nocturnal arms. When you think on it, what do you see?
A demon of some sort. A mask-like face in shadow. Some nocturnal realm, not necessarily our own. Who is this?
We'll soon find out, I think. Likely a bearer of the arms of night, but whether...
I may have just fulfilled part of a prophecy in relaying those words. I trust they'll be of benefit, not harm.
I think so. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. Should try the waking phrase. Ignium. I see your spirits glimmer as the metals underneath the earth. The hidden aspect of Supe. Grant me the aspect of Supe.
Does everybody get an aspect now?
Let's see you try that here.
Look at it auto-aim shit. Automatically, we got like a special rain hell for 4 seconds, rush wounds.
For the underworld.
goodness. Well struck.
Not now.
My vigil thus resumes. Don't waste the strength, I know.
Become even stronger.
Oh, damn it.
Ignium, reveal your secrets. The demonic light of Supay. Who else shall wield you? Supay.
Fatal blow. But can you vanquish me again?
Can't do it.
Whoa! Got our magic back. We've got to get rid of those. Hurting these old bones.
Ares? No.
All right. Just wait, Typhon. Lord Ares.
So you're reminiscent of your brother.
Yes. All clear. Hold still in their shades. Olympus, I accept this message.
Very well.
Death to Kronos. One remains. The Sigil of Frost.
Together, let us see to it that...
Should put a dent into that barrier. Hold still. life or death. Adequate. Where else can we go? Olympus, I accept this message. Excellent. Ah. We fight. Are you the satyr currently in charge? For Olympus.
Fancy meeting you again and all.
What are they? Not thirsty, but hey. In the name of Hades.
Yes, oh my god.
Across the river Acheron, the underworld boatman travels between realms, through hidden borders, unseen as a shadow in the dark.
Is there anywhere Lord Charon cannot row?
More company.
Those accursed curing pools there in the corners of the field. The Mandragora thrives in bloodied soil, but in doing so, it filters toxins out. How rather fortunate for you.
Your toxins are so potent they immediately make me feel as though I'm burning up. Even with those curing pools nearby.
What can I say? I try. You'll even find that no matter how many times you take ill, you won't become resistant, let alone immune. a shadow now.
Survived all that. Got it.
That's not worth it here at all. Oh my lord.
The shard. Onward. Hear me, on my authority. The Smith God's power. Couldn't do it. Feeling fine.
Evening. This vessel's going back to the bottom of the sea. To the slaughter.
Got you.
How many was that? Spend it well.
Sir, what are you doing in the middle of the Rift of Thessaly? How did you even get here? Although you must be a powerful swimmer.
I'm proficient in a wide variety of athletics, since you mention it. Swimming, leaping.
So this is part of your patrol path. To think, my journey could have been even more infested with foes if not for you.
Much would be different if not for me, though you're one of the few I've met of late to admit it. Fair voyaging, sister.
Which way now?
Mind if I swoop in?
Icarus.
Only the best in swim. Okay. A lot of shades out there believe in you and what you're working to achieve. My latest work. Good idea.
Thank you.
I better go.
course it's you.
Me, Homer. Olympus, I accept this message. Greater might. Good find.
Okay, this aspect is
What have we here?
I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
I would prefer that she would never have to give up anything to... A god may cross your path.
Golly, get it. Good job.
Most excellent.
You are...
Here she comes. Who's next?
I'm not angry with you any longer.
Solid ground ahead.
You got so...
For the moment.
Ooh, I... Yeah. Keeps getting stuck. Got something for you. Didn't hurt. Here it comes. One for the both of us. Can't drag me back to hell without a fight.
Buzz off. This way.
and Shuratina comes. That's a good idea, isn't it? That is, yeah. How would this work?
My flames ignite.
You bear the arms of night. I suspected it when we first met, but now my doubt is gone. Should the underworld be imperiled, those weapons are to be the last resort, fine. But they seem well out.
The peril that the underworld faces evidently spread even to this mountain.
Make certain that you keep...
Let's do it. Satyrs. In the name of Hades. That night.
From the heavens themselves.
Seleni's hidden strength. What makes this place come forth? Damn it. This is our monument.
Good job.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Do I want to?
This again. Olympus is no place for such monstrosities. There. Here we go.
just yet.
Why?
Just what you wanted, right?
How was the climb? Of all your kin on this accursed mountain,
You call her in a...
I would. Surely the lower path first, followed by the top. These flames never belonged to you, but here, have them. Incinerate. Very clever.
You gods never forgive. Why then should I?
You gods have much to learn.
Go lick your wounds. In we go.
Disciple.
Typhon awaits. To all our family, welcome. Incoming. For having come this far on such a night. That broodling again. Can't do it. Go cry to your father.
The possibilities. Your path has led to Zeus.
Higher up. Typhon. I'll use this well. Need to recharge.
Okay, maybe it's either I run a lot that they cannot catch me, or it's easy.
In the name of Hades.
The enemies of all-seeing Typhon cannot possibly escape his rancor, for his eyes are everywhere upon him, red with rage, and searching endlessly, piercing the very soul.
Next floor.
That's scary.
Ought to be something you can use in here.
No.
I've returned. So this is how monsters are made.
How about a little extra jolt? You called for me, you misbegotten brute?
Finally.
Melinoi, we're all counting on you.
Blasted fiend. Belongs to the strength.
The fight with Santos it's not worth it to fear. I think it should be worth like 5 million. That's so hard. Polysiphus 5, 45. Well, how much does media do? Jesus Christ.
Another void lens.
It takes practically all night for the hard-toiling princess of the dead to clamber to the highest point upon Olympus. But as often is the case, her return trip flies by in no time at all.
What? Return to Shadow now.
so difficult.
Just need to keep that up. That ought to slow Typhon a bit. Will make him even angrier.
Well, you're back. You haven't told anyone about me in the jar, have you? I'd rather keep it between us. Glad I remember now, but wouldn't want the attention from the details getting out.
I've spoken only to Prometheus of it, for he had knowledge of the circumstances from before. But I won't tell another soul.
Good. Maybe eventually I'll go tell everyone myself if I really want to mess with them. And even if not, this has given me a ton of new material for my hauntings. It's scary stuff.
Please don't make light of it, Dora. But confronting your past is better than erasing it, I think. For that, you're very brave.
And you are very foolish! Leave me
The fates were generous.
The fated list of minor prophecies.
Yes.
Another prophecy fulfilled.
The prophecy concerning Typhon's reawakening. What made you think it would never come to pass? I thought the weavings of your sisters were always certain to come true.
The fates are not always straightforward. Their prophecies are represented visually, not written in detail. At least the major ones. I thought my interpretation of Typhon's return was likely misguided.
So the fates wove the image of some terrible monstrosity climbing Olympus and the gods all desperately trying to fight back, and you thought it meant what?
Well, it wasn't that exactly. Though I didn't take it quite as literally as I should have in hindsight. I thought it prophesied that the Olympians would have to stand against some sort of existential threat.
Well, you weren't wrong.
This nectar of the gods, it's such a luxury. With my sisters, I led a relatively simple life. Now to find myself in such a place, much less with you, no prophecy could have prepared me.
You seem to truly like it here. I think we have our needs fulfilled, though I've not often heard anything in the Crossroads described as luxurious. Are things so different where you're from?
Well, it was an excellent place to be a weaver, but there was not a lot of other recreational activity or other company. I fear I may become quite self-indulgent with all this.
I don't think you're at any risk of that just yet. Our nightly ritual.
Oh, Mother. Must have got a lot of help knocking Typhon from his perch. Oh, we all heard. You got a dozen family members all up there, some of them strong. So what do they need you for?
They certainly are capable, but they're backed into a corner on Olympus. What matters is our latest battle was victorious, and I did what I could to see it through.
Sharing in your success, or just trying to appease me? Main reason you won is that monster had it coming anyway. But it'll all even out.
What's that supposed
Closer
to
to
mean?
victory.
You'll
I take it you're the reason Icarus is back. Always seemed like a good lad. I kept my mouth shut at the time, but I was disappointed when he left.
It was his choice to make. I think he always valued your experience as well. He didn't get to have adventures like you back when he was alive.
Who does, goddess? Though clearly he picked up some know-how whilst away. Even got wings to show for it. Think he might have an extra set?
Oh, I don't know.
Ah, well.
Hi, Melly. This place has changed so much since I took off. If you told me half the stuff was here, you'd have had a way easier time persuading me to come back.
I wanted to see if you'd do it of your own accord. And also, surprise, you still remember the trick to locating the place.
Hard to forget it once you know the way. Though, finding a good landing spot, I'm out of practice on that front. I nearly crashed into the cauldron.
No, what happened?
I crashed into Master Odysseus instead.
Grant me the aspect of Nurgle.
That guy's been around a while.
That's... Whoa.
Can't do it.
Okay, interesting. foes. Oh. After 21 strike, that's a lot. Might be interesting to see.
There's no way she could. Oh, hey!
You know, I've always wondered about all those commendations that you wear. Which was the first you earned? Which means the most?
Oh, you mean these little numbers here? One of these I've had since the Siege of Ilium. Speared many a guy for that one. The others are from campaigns across the land.
Which sorts of campaigns?
Across the land.
Now, Shade.
So we have Hell. Mischief S-Read. I'm gonna search how to get that. Just need the knife and the staff aspect. It's interesting, very interesting. The new aspect are interesting, but maybe I'm just bad at it for the code.
This one.
It took so long to land, and then
I have returned. No use.
Magic factor full. I shall return. I rise again.
That's so expensive, that's crazy. Oh. Okay, I am bad maybe. Well, next time. I've been live for 3 hours and I think I need to get some rest. Thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope it's entertaining to some degree, or maybe chill, and I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you when I see you next time. Bye bye, thank you.